it's Tim from YourSixAdventures. Today in this video I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Gel-Contend 6 by Asics. So let's go ahead and jump into the video right now. So I'm a big fan of trail running, and this year I needed a new shoe, and I want to go with an all black shoe. And I came across the Gel-Contend 6. Now the Gel-Contend 7 was already released and out. However, I went with this shoe specifically because the actual Asics symbol right here was all black instead of gray, which on the Gel-Contend 7, that was the variation. So I want an all black shoe so I could wear it for casual dress up or any kind of job that I get in the future. Now this shoe feels light in my hand, and it has a mesh lining around it. I can see the light shining into the shoe from the outside, and it's illuminating the inside just a little bit. So it's a very breathable shoe. Now this is an underpronation or a neutral shoe. For me, that is something I needed to buy because I have one high arch and I have one flat foot, so I typically go with neutral shoes. Now on Asics website it says pronation is part of the natural movement of the human body and refers to the way your foot rolls inward for impact distribution upon landing. Understanding your pronation type can help you find a comfortable running shoe. The Gel-Contend 6 is made for underpronation or neutral. So if you're someone with a high arch or maybe like a neutral arch, this shoe would be very comfortable for you. Now, if you're looking for a great deal on these shoes, I did buy these off of Amazon for about 55 bucks for my 10.5 version, just in the specifically black color, so they weren't too expensive. Now, check the description down below for an Amazon affiliate link to go directly to where you can purchase this shoe. So now, let's go ahead and actually put these shoes on and go for a trail run. Okay, so first impressions are everything. Now, the first time I put these shoes on, I noticed instantly the gel insole that comforted my foot as I slid it on. And usually you get really like a stiff feeling where you have to break them in after, a couple miles here and there, walking and running and using them around the house. With these shoes, I didn't really have that at all. I just put them on. I felt like I already broke them in. And it's a real welcoming feeling when you put your foot in and you feel that gel initially, and it's like you're just walking on water. It feels really good on your foot. And I can feel like right at my midsole where my arch is, a mild amount of arch support that's resisting my foot coming down on top of it. Also, around my small toes, I can feel a little bit more support there as well. So on my flat foot, it doesn't feel too bad. My arch support on my medium to high arch foot, I'm definitely feeling like I do have some comfort and support there as well. So as a neutral shoe, I think these are doing a pretty good job with my two different foot types, one flat foot and one high arch. So I haven't noticed anything in terms of like the grip and the slippage when I'm running just on this wooded path right now, going over planks and such. Now it's not wet out at all, but I feel like my grip is fine. And if I need to like run on something that's a little bit more slippery, I wouldn't have a problem. So trail running right now, I can feel the comfort and the support every time I go over one of these hills, and I'm kind of like smacking against the ground. Each step feels good. I'm trying to roll from heel to toe and just to keep it as comfortable as I possibly can. I do tend to kind of like strike on my midsole, so I have a huge slapping sound whenever I hit the ground. Now they do seem pretty light on my feet as I'm running. I don't have any complaints there. They do seem pretty breathable. I do have the black version, which does seem noticeably more warm on my foot, especially with the sun out. It's about 93 degrees right now, so it's pretty hot, and I don't think I'm gonna get around that. So if you do get like a different variant, different color, you might not have that as much. But so far, I'm liking this shoe. I don't have any complaints, especially for the price. I can't complain about buying a running shoe that I'm gonna put 500 or 600 miles on and getting it for about 50 bucks. In my past, now I would have went out and got like the top end Asics shoe for like 120, 130 bucks, put like 600 miles on it in just like 3 months. So in terms like a bang for your bucks, I like these shoes. I can see myself buying them again, maybe in the upgraded version, go with the Content 7 or the Content 8, whenever that comes out. But these are doing exactly what I want them to do, and for the price, I would be happy to buy them again. Now, I have had a lot of Asics shoes in the past, and one of the things I've noticed is right where that mesh is on the toe, there's some areas for me that will definitely rip and come apart. Now, it varies. Could happen right away, could happen later in the shoe's life cycle, but that's one area like I always know it's like just in that mesh area, since it doesn't have that extra like fabric covering up like your toes. You will see some rips in the mesh, but there is a trade-off. They're trading durability for some breathability. Now, a hot day like this, I'll take a little bit more breathability. Now, definitely check to see if they have the wide version available, and I'm sure this would cut down on the ripping around the toes in the mesh, just because it won't be rubbing against it as much. But if this video did indeed help you out, go ahead and leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more YourSixAdventures videos coming up next.